Okay, Steve, this is Dennis Clark, and I'm going to review your lesson. It is Sunday afternoon, 3:30 on the 15th of December, and I believe you saw me on Saturday, the 14th of December. Okay, so we're going to go over, it was much better, especially toward the end, huh? So one thing we got to watch for you is getting this, it comes so far out and over the top sometimes that the club gets way outside, and associated with that is raising up. So you watch your body go up and the club go way out. So you really have to learn to hit from the inside. When I was drawing that line here on the ground, so let's say you have a target line like this. You need some picture back here. You could put T's back here. You could draw a line in the dirt. You need some thought of keeping the club inside because it's too far out to ever be consistent. And when you do that, it really kind of throws you off. There's a lot of things that are associated with outside, and they're all bad. Inside has its problems too. Excessively inside has its problems too. But don't get me wrong, it's way better than the other half, which is that over-the-top move that you do. So what we're going to try to do is get the other thing too. We want to work on gradually, and these two should work together. When you get to where we want on the inside and the club on a better angle, you won't have the need to get this scooping habit here. You get this arm bends, and this wrist breaks down and the other wrist flips. See, that's a scoop. That's a scoop up looking like that. What you have to do is really get this left arm extended from the inside. Two big goals. I had you getting some of this last year, but the over-the-top habit came back. And when the over-the-top habit comes back, invariably what's going to come back is the chicken wing. So they're not two separate issues. It's just one gives way to another. One forces you to do another. That's the word I'm looking for. So right there. Okay, now I want to show you something here. I want to show you here what your hands do. See where they're going there, out there? Now watch here. See that? That's a big difference there, Steve. That's a huge difference. It might feel minute, but it's a big difference. Like I could point out a couple ways you could look at that. If I do, damn, I had the other one up there. If I went like this and said, watch. First of all, your hands are further behind you, right? So if I drew a line from the butt of your club, say, to the bill of your cap here, it's about that long. If I drew a line from the butt of your club to the bill of your cap here, that means your hands are further back. So that gives us more room to come from inside, doesn't it? Yeah? So when you just pick the club up and don't take it inside when it goes outside or just straight up, you're forced to, you have no room but to crash into the wall there. Okay? Now this one here, that's after we talked about it. Look at that. I mean, now, here's my point about getting more balls in the air, Steve. Once you do this, you can go ahead and extend your left arm. If you extend your left arm over here, when it gets this far outside, you're going to stick everything right in the mud. You're going to hit a lot of fat shots, especially as flat-footed as you are here. We're going to get to the follow-through part of your swing, but I just want you to see in this 1 hour here breakthrough the difference in the two clubs at the same point in the swing. Okay, there's no difference in where your hands are. I'm going to draw it in red so you see the difference. And this one over here. Now you can, I forget what, there was a phrase we were using which worked really well for you. You cannot get to the ball, you can get to the ball consistently from the inside like this when you extend. Coming from outside over here, it's a hit and miss proposition. There goes your shank off to the side. The shank's pretty predictable because the club is that, look how far outside the ball that club is. You're hitting it right on the hosel. Bingo, right there. You've got to shank it. Okay. Another thing I'll point out to you in the lesson, look how far your hands are out from your body here. Look how far your hands are out from your body there, half the distance. So way better on the left, way better on the left. This is where we hit those really solid shots. You said, I can feel my arm extending. Why? Because you were coming from the inside. You were dropping your hands down from the top. That's why I like for you the feeling of just dropping. And again, I'll give you one good look at our model here that we use especially for this purpose, and that's our boy Sergio Garcia. He takes the club up. Look at that drop. Can't get any more of a drop than that. Straight down. Boom. Straight down. Boom. That's the idea. Just dropping it down inside like that. And once you get that, we are home. All right. I sent you a note about your check that you wrote me that I destroyed. So I apologize for that. You just bring another one next time and null and void that one because it's in pieces in my laundry, in my pocket in my laundry. All right, Steve. Good work this time. We got a lot of balls airborne, so I'll see you next time.